this week's edition of Play CCN, which is brought to you by Zone. I'm your host, Sandra Rossi, editor of Climate Control News. The Toshiba Corporation takeover could slip behind schedule as bidding groups struggle to secure financing, Bloomberg reported this week. Two groups are working to meet a November 7 deadline to provide commitment letters to Toshiba. There's two groups. There's the Japan Industrial Partners Consortium and a rival group which is led by the state-backed investment fund, Japan Investment Corporation. Now, Bloomberg said global banks have become cautious of large buyouts amid rising borrowing costs. Toshiba's market value has fluctuated in recent weeks, sort of shifting between 16 and 19 billion dollars. Still a pretty hefty market value. Consortiums were granted preferred bidder status by Toshiba in a second round of bidding on October 7, although Toshiba has made it very clear it is still open to other proposals. Well, Emerson will sell a majority stake in its climate technologies business to private equity firm Blackstone in a deal worth $14 billion. Emerson will receive $9.5 billion upfront and retain a non-controlling ownership interest in a new standalone joint venture. The standalone climate technologies business includes Copeland compressors, which represents $5 billion of fiscal 2022 sales. This announcement came only weeks after Danfoss announced plans to acquire compressor manufacturer Bock. Bock was owned by private equity firm Nord Holding. Plenty of activity. Now, this high level of mergers and acquisitions in the HVACR industry is without precedent. And according to Capstone Partners, this is likely to continue. Capstone said the HVACR marketplace, by its very nature, is fragmented, with plenty of consolidation opportunities. The investment firm said acquirers will continue to pursue targets to enhance scale and geographic reach. More private equity firms are expected to invest in this space and, in a bid to create one-stop shops, adding services across the HVACR platform. A good example of this is where we've seen companies combining mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire services, basically to increase the service mix and for more recurring revenue. These are certainly interesting times. A M&A advisory firm, the DAC Group, said there has been a significant jump in activity. Transactions in the HVACR market averaged about 50 a year in 2019 and 2020. This jumped to 100 in 2021, and this rise in activity has continued in 2022. The DAC Group said about 70% of transactions involved private equity firms seeking to invest in the growing HVACR market, while the remaining 30% were strategic purchases by HVACR-related companies. Well, that's it for our headlines this week, which were brought to you by Zone. Thank you for watching.